What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here to give you guys a couple of plays for the day. I have a ton of stuff to get to in this video, so I'm going to try to go pretty fast. But you can see on the screen, we absolutely killed the NBA and MLB last night. All of the plays that I sent out that were kind of like night games for the traditional sports, so NBA and MLB, absolutely killed it. We went 6 out of 6 on our plays. We could not stop hitting. This line, especially in the middle here, this Kyle Kuzma one, he had like 12 fantasy score or something, or like maybe even 15 by the first quarter. He had a ton of turnovers, then it took him back down, and then he was at 37 for like so long, but he's still stuck under 37. And then Valanciunas, he was at like 3 or 4 in the first quarter. He only ended up with 7. So this one was like I was like, oh, this one's not gonna hit, let's chalk it. Going 2 out of 2 is gonna be good. This one still hit for us. Solger, he went 6. He had 6 total bases. We took him more than 0.5. I mean, what is more of a lock than that? Porzingis, we had him over 6.5. He had 12 rebounds. Roy, we had him over 18.5. He had 26. And then Morel Kelly, he went under pitcher strikeouts at 4. And he pitched 7 innings, okay? He pitched 7 innings. I thought he was maybe going to pitch like 4.5 innings, but he just kept pitching. He kept going. And he still couldn't get the strikeout. So confident in the plays that we took. I mean, all of them just absolutely killed it. CounterStrike, you may see all of the red here. So all in the middle, you see all the red. Oh, it looks really bad. So obviously we did not do great on CounterStrike. You can see all the red, but you can see that it is so correlated. If you were to look at the screen and say any play that I was confident, I was the most confident in. I was the most confident in these CounterStrike plays. I'm always super confident in the CounterStrike and Valorant plays because they are so correlated. What that means is they either go 0 of 2 or they go 2 of 2. Okay, and I don't mean that as like I'm coping or anything like that. They always go 0 of 2 or 2 of 2. It seems. I mean, they sometimes will go 1 of 2, but it's probably 10 to 15% of the time. So all we have to do is guess, is it going to be less and less, or is it going to be more and more? You can see yesterday we did not guess very well. I try to make educated guesses on if it's going to go less and less or more and more, but we did a lot of 0 out of 2. So just imagine if some of these would have flipped the bill. Taking all of this into account, we were still up 2 units on the day because we had these were 7 plays here, and then we had 3 X's on all these, so that this takes us up 9 units, and then 7 plays in total. 9 minus 7 is 2 units. Another piece of information I wanted to go over is this was a League of Legends play that I sent out yesterday. The huge news that I had was League of Legends correlation on the 4-mans that we normally take have now been heavily payout shifted. Okay, so I've said that it's going to happen, right? I've said it's going to happen. I've said this is the best opportunity. Normally, what we do is we take 1 player or 2 players on one team, and then we take 2 players on the other team, and then we do more and more and less and less. Normally the payout shift is 9.5x. So they payout shifted just a little bit a couple months ago. Now it is 8x. Okay, so these are the new type of plays that I'm going to be taking, but the traditional 4-man League of Legends plays that we've been taking have been payout shifted. Okay, we've been killing them too much with these type of plays. I've told you it's coming. I've told you take advantage of it. Join the VIP. And yeah, pretty much take advantage of the league plays, but the 4-man league plays where it's just 2 players and 2 players going more and more, less, they are dead now. The 8x, it's not worth to take it for just an 8x. It was a good run, but now what I have found, I honestly think is even better. Yesterday, this was the play that we gave out, and what we did is we ended up pairing these 2 players together, Faker and Gumayushi, and then Zidka and Viper. So this T1 team is versing this HLE team. Let me make this a little bit bigger. This T1 team was facing this team here, and then this team, this NIP team, was Ninjas in Pajamas, was facing this FPX team, and they were facing each other. We took 1 pair to go less. We took 1 pair to go more, if you can think about it in kind of 2-mans, we took these 2 guys to go less, these 2 guys to go more, these 2 guys to go less, these 2 guys to go more, because again, they're playing each other. So the correlation still exists, right? T1 was playing HLE. We took T1 to go less, and we took HLE to go more. You can see just in this game here, T1 went less because they lost the game. They did bad. These 2 players did bad. these guys went way over. These guys had 30 when their line was only 25. Same thing here, right? We were just on the opposite end of this here. So you can see how well the correlation is there, right? We have these two guys here. We took them less. They ended up going way over. So these NIP was the one who ended up winning the game. We didn't guess correctly here. So NIP, we took them less. They went way over because they ended up winning the game. They won outright, and these guys just absolutely went off, Rookie and Phonic. And then these guys here, they went way under. So you can see these guys went way under, had 11. These guys went way over, had 34. Again, we were just on the wrong side. We should have took this more. We should have took this less, and this would have been a 4x. The reason why I'm saying is this is even a better opportunity is because this is not payout shifted yet. Okay, so already within a day, I've worked hard enough for you guys to find a way to do League of Legends correlation without a payout shift. Okay, so I'm always grinding for you guys. I'm always finding ways. They payout shifted this, and I found this out probably like midday yesterday, and I worked to find any sort of correlation, any sort of way to pair people together, pair plays together to find the correlation. And you can see already within our first play, it's super correlated, right? We take less here, we take more here. That goes green. We take less here, we go more here. Those both go red, right? So all we need to do is flip these two, but the correlation is there. Correlation is key, right? In these esports plays, correlation is key. Prizepicks, they're behind the 8 ball on correlation. Obviously, they did some payout shifting for us on the traditional league plays I take. But these are probably going to be the new format of league plays I take. There's also Dota 2. Okay, Dota 2 is just like League of Legends. If CounterStrike is to Valorant, League of Legends is to Dota 2. They're pretty much the same game. Those haven't been payout shifted yet either. So I might dabble in some Dota 2 as well. So look out for that. But yeah, you can see here the correlation definitely is working for these esports plays. Obviously, in the past, we've killed it on League of Legends. Counter-Strike is our bread and butter. But yesterday, they didn't perform very well. What held us up was the NBA and MLB plays. If you want more of my plays, I do a lot of correlation. I do a lot of college basketball, NBA, MLB, even the UFL that's coming up every weekend I'm doing now, and I do correlated football betting. So normally I do college football and NFL. Obviously that's not going on. I do the UFL now because that's the thing going on. If you want more of my bets, you will get 1 bet a day on my free plan, on my Winnable. It's completely free. Sign up. All you have to do is put in your phone number, and if you put in your phone number, sign up for it. Whenever I send out the free play of the day, you will then get access to my 1 free play of that day that I send out. So really easy to get access to that. I send out an additional free play every single day on that Winnable. And then if you want my VIP, it's normally $150 a month. And if you go to I forgot to put this in, but actually if you use the code April50, okay, so if you use the code April50, let me just type this in, April50, okay, if you use this code right now, you will get 50% off. So 50% off my VIP right now. So April 50 is the code. I'm probably only going to have this up for like a couple days, if not today. So yeah, probably I'll leave this up for like 2 more days, maybe like when Saturday happens. But April 50, you'll get 50% off of my VIP. I ended up doing this just because we hit so much last night. I wanted more of you guys onto my my VIP, and especially with college basketball coming up for the Final Four, with NBA coming up, with their playoffs coming up and all that stuff. I want more of you guys onto my VIP, so definitely take advantage of that. And like I said, my VIP, I'm sending out 6, 7, 8 plays a day, and it's going to be correlated esports, and it's going to be MLB, NBA, college basketball, all that good stuff. I also will have a code every single day in these videos. So the code today is WIN159. Congrats to the lucky person who was able to use that. In yesterday's video, this code was gone. I kid you not, within 30 seconds. I posted the video. I had the code up. I was just checking, making sure the title was correct and everything. I checked my Winnable. The code already been used within 30 seconds. So you guys have been killing it you guys that have post notifications on. Use this code. What I do every single day in this video is I have a code. It's a random code. I normally have the word like win or play or something like that, and then have a random 3-digit number. And this code is a 1-of-1 use. Okay, so one of you guys will be able to use this code every single day. And when you get onto my Winnable, you sign up for it. It's a one-time use. So once the code's gone, one time, the code is gone. So if you weren't lucky enough today, make sure to turn on post notifications so you can be lucky tomorrow and instantly get on my video, and you could potentially use this code to join my Winnable completely for free. What I'm going to do tomorrow is, because it's Friday, every Friday, I'm going to, instead of it just being one person, one lucky person, it's going to be 5, okay? So it's going to be a 5 free VIP Friday every single Friday. So you guys every single day will have one opportunity on normal days, on Monday through every other day except Friday. You'll have one opportunity a day to get access to my VIP completely for free using this random code. And then tomorrow it's going to be 5, okay? So 5 uses of the code for tomorrow when that comes out. So again, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on post notifications, because if you don't, I guarantee you're going to be too slow. You're going to be too slow. These codes are gone within 30 seconds every single video. So thank you guys, and congrats to whoever won today and was able to get my VIP for a free month. And again, tomorrow there's going to be 5 uses of it. So make sure to get in. There'll be a little more opportunity for you guys. All right, I have 3 plays today. Actually, I told you guys there's a lot to get into, right? We had the League of Legends correlation switching a little bit. We had, CounterStrike all going red, but obviously the correlation was there. And then we killed MLB and NHL. That put us up for the day, right? So all these different things are going to help us for the day. But I also do have an announcement. We have a code for Better. Okay, Better Picks. I have a affiliate code for. I use Better. I've used in the past. I have around like $500-600 loaded into it. To be honest, I haven't really used it a whole lot since the NFL has ended. I used to always do 4-man correlated entries for the NFL on Better because they don't do payout shifts. But what I'm doing now is I'm using their discounts. I haven't been on the app in a while. I teamed up with them, and they have so many discounts. I mean, they're like Sleeper, they're like Chalkboard. I went on there, they have like 3 or 4 discounts. What they do is they do 3 or 4 discounts, and you can put $20 on the discounts dispersed out, right? So you could do like $5 on one discount, $5 on another discount, $5 on another discount. I went ahead and I took the best discount in my opinion, which is this Soroka. Soroka, I don't know how to say his name, but it was a pitching line strikeout discount. Normally it's at 3.5, and now it is at 2.5. Okay, so I took him over, and then I paired these up with here all unders. Under points, under pitching ER, and under total bases. Found these on OddsJam, but this is what I'm going for. This is $20 to win $200. So probably every day I'm going to just throw in a Better Picks play as well, probably to the free plan or in my videos, because I really love Better. I think they do really well, and they don't limit correlation. Okay, so when entries can be correlated, Better does really well doing correlation. Also, if you guys don't know, Jake Paul is a Better affiliate, and I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. I'm going for Mike Tyson, so I want to take as much of Jake Paul's money as possible. So that's just an added benefit of Better is you can take money from Better, as we're always profitable on these picks here. Again, you'll get a $250 match with Better. So I'll have a link in the description. It should just take you straight to the app and have the code filled out. But if the code's not filled out, use code Detective and you'll get a $250 match with Better. So Sleeper Fantasy, you get a $500 match. Better, you get a $250 match. With like Prizepicks Underdog, you only get a $100 match. Okay, so if you put in $250, you'd get $250 back to it's a free $250 match. You can make $250 today. All you have to do is sign up for Better and use their match, right? So here's the play I'm going with today. And yeah, let's get into the Prizepicks plays. 2 Prizepicks plays for the day. I have Valorant, and I also have college basketball, okay? We're gearing up for college basketball. It's happening this weekend. But first, let's talk about this Valorant play. Valorant, we're going less and less. This is happening tomorrow morning. Again, Valorant is heavily correlated. Okay, Valorant and CounterStrike, they're heavily correlated when you take either less and less or more and more because of game length. Okay, so if the game is a shorter game, these guys are much more likely to go less and less. If the game ends up being a longer game, these guys are much more likely to go more and more. Okay, so how it works is it's first to 13. So whoever gets 13 rounds first ends up winning the game. So you can either hit that 13 really quick and just get 13 rounds, blow the other team out of the water. That would be a shorter game. Or it could be really close. You know, the rounds are going back and forth. It takes a while for one team to eventually get that 13 rounds, and that would be a longer game. The more rounds, the more likely there is to be kills. In this game, we think Foot Esports is going to be the one who wins. and blows the other team out of the water, Team Liquid. So we're going to take less and less just because we think it's a shorter game. Again, yesterday, we did the exact same thing. We're on the other side of the coin, right? We took less and lesses and they went more and more. We thought it was going to be a shorter game. It ended up being a longer game. We thought it was going to be a longer game. It ended up being a shorter game. We thought it was going to be a longer game and it ended up being a shorter game. So again, the correlation works. We were just on the wrong side of the coin. I get this question a whole lot of like, should I take less and less and then should I also take more and more? I think it's a decent strategy. I personally don't do it, but you could do it because it's so correlated. Either go 0 of 2 or 2 of 2. I might test it out coming in the future, right? I'm always looking for new strategies and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the play of the day. I am favoring the less here in this game. So that's why I'm taking less and less here. Hopefully it's a shorter game and these guys don't have much opportunities for kills. First play of the day, or actually second play of the day if you took the better one. All right, and then I'm very, very excited about this because this means that March Madness, the Final Four is almost upon us. Saturday, March Madness, the Final Four is happening. We got NC State versus Purdue. I'm going to post a March Madness play at least one time for my free picks going up until Saturday, probably even until Sunday. Actually, I think both the games are on Saturday, maybe. But yeah, first play is going to be Mohamed Diarra. He has cashed us so many times this March Madness. I love this man. He didn't cash us last time in the Elite Eight just because he got into foul trouble very, very early, didn't play the second half. But this guy is going to be on the court the whole time, especially if he doesn't get into foul trouble. And I know everyone's talking about Burns. I know everyone's talking about, Burns, and he's going to be the guy, right? I don't think Burns is going to do very well. I think it's going to lay on Diarra's shoulders. Burns, I think he's just too short, stocky. His game is very, just throws a little layup above the person. That's not going to work versus Zach Edey. I mean, Zach Edey is going to, completely reject that, out of the stadium if Burns tries to throw up a little, lob over his head, right? They haven't faced anyone like Zach Edey. Zach Edey's 7'3". He's not going to let up with that. So Diarra, he's going to be the guy that's going to have to get points, rebounds, assists. He's taller than Burns. He's their guy who's going to have to be physical and stuff like that. The only thing I could see is if he gets into foul trouble, but I really hope he doesn't. I think this line is way too low for Diarra. We've taken Diarra probably 4 times. He's cashed us 3 and didn't cash us 1. And again, it's just because he didn't play the second half because he was in a ton of foul trouble. And this line is way too low. They constantly set this guy's line way too low. It should be more like 26. I guarantee you, if he does go over, it's going to be 26 or 27 of what he hits. And then I also have Al-Amir Dawes. This is actually happening tonight. This is the it's called the NIP or something like that tournament. It's the secondary tournament to March Madness. But if you look at this guy's line, he's gone well over this in the past 5 of his 5 games. And then he's also facing Indiana State or something like that. There's some weird small team, but they are playing in the championship game. But they're not very good on defense. If you look at their past games, they're always high scoring games. So I don't know why this guy is his line is also set very low. It just looked really good from a statistics perspective. It should be a high scoring game. It'll be a final elimination game as well as a championship game. So all of these games are very high stakes, and these are some of the best players on their team. They're not taking these guys out. They are not taking these guys out. There's a once in a lifetime opportunity for these schools to get this far in these tournaments, right? Even though this is the secondary tournament of March Madness, it's still bragging rights. It's still something big to win a tournament. And then also for NC State, when's the last time that they have been in the Final Four of March Madness, right? They're the 11th seed. They're not taking these guys out of the game. They're fighting till the end. It's going to be a bloodbath. And Diarra over PRA is so easy in my opinion. I know he's on Ramadan. I know he, probably won't be able to eat for a couple of hours, but he hadn't ate all day, but again, he'll be hydrating and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. Here are the 3 plays of the day. Again, sign up for better. Sorry about it being a little bit of a longer video. I just had a lot to get through today. Tomorrow's video will be shorter. And again, tomorrow's video, we will have 5 chances to get a free month of VIP with that code. I'll have 5 different uses. Today, it's only 1. Normally, it's only 1. But on Friday, I'm going to do a thing where we have 5 uses. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats whoever got this free month of VIP, and let's kill it today. Let's kill it with Counter-Strike and League of Legends and MLB and college basketball and all that good stuff. So thank you guys again for watching, and everyone have a great day.